All right, well, let me go over the rules for today's contest between Colonelwill and Video Game Geek. I've not seen Video Game Geek live yet. Let me refresh this. The rules are each team has a rocket silo, and there is no direct PvP. They'll be on both sides. Each team will be on either side of a river that cannot be landfilled, or cannot be landfilled and cannot be shot across. It's far enough to shoot across. Can't be no construction bots can operate on them. And kill the other team's silo by sending science through an instant consumption in the player's inventory, in any team player's inventory. Science can be instantly consumed to increase the evolution as well as the threat from the other team's opposing team's biters. So evolution is how much, whether the percentages of small, medium, large, and gigabiters, or whatever the maximum's called. Someone will correct me. The super biters. Evolution and their armor and that sort of stuff. It's the percentage, and it's the percentage of spitters versus just the biters. And then threat is the frequency of attacks and the size of the attacks. And the interesting thing is, as soon as you consume science, evolution is bumped up and it never goes down. When you consume science, you also get a measure called that threat. Threat instantly goes up, but then killing biters chops the threat down. All right, so Orange Angle says we are striking map 2. I think so. Is Orange Angle, is VGG Video Game Geek, is he live? Is he going to stream this? So you'll see threat go up and down. Evolution will go up and stay up as they consume. One of the things we noticed from last time is that, yeah, good. He's from. I know he's from VGG, but is his stream up? Last time we saw one team receiving evolution and threat, and it didn't seem like I need 2 minutes to start a server. Okay, cool. Thanks, Veldak. Let us know when we're clear to log in, and just send it to us on Discord. Thank you, man. Well, what it happens is, in the public games, there's lots of spamming that happens. So what a team will do is they'll consume one potion and one potion and one potion. They'll just spam and give the alerts and kind of put the other team on edge while they're doing it. What they do is it squelches anything under 20 sciences consumption. So last game we were seeing, wait a second, Colonelwill, we're seeing threat increase on Colonelwill's side, but we didn't see any messages of consumption. It's because anything under 20 is squelched, so we won't see those. What I suggested is kind of like every 2 minutes, a 2-minute summary. Okay, Video Game Geek has started streaming. Okay, cool. And everyone's partner except for Video Game Geek. We could do a squad stream if we wanted to, but we may end up. There's the notification. Okay, cool. Yeah, we may end up edging him out. So Rain has less delay. Wes, I got something you can delay.
You dumb, Wes.
All right, map 3. I'm gonna show map 3. This one is scratched by Colonelwill. Map 2 is scratched by Video Game Geek, so it won't be this one either. Map number 1, the most balanced of the two, is will be chosen. So there we go. Looking forward. All right. So let's give us shout-outs in the chat. Here's Rain, the other voice on the mic today, and then Colonelwill. Say the reigning defending champ. Give a shout out to Video Game Geek1970. There we go. Everybody go follow all of these streamers that I've listed in the description/chat. They're worth your time and attention. All right, so it's time to servers ready. Players have 5 minutes for chunk to finish generating. So Like I said, Veldak will generate some chunks, but not the entire map. Players will pile in. Veldak, you send me the send us the password on Discord, me and Rain, please. And JD, if you would. JD, you can jump in the sub, and I'll drag you in just a second. That'd be fine. I don't... Oh, I see the password. Never mind. I get it. Rain, let me know if... Let me send it to you, too.
I got it.
You got it? Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, man. All right. Let me find this. Let's launch Factorio. You can face mask, I guess. It's not off. I don't know. I guess I could shut it off, but I don't know. Those dumb face masks on just because. Comfy biter battles. Oh no, it's that one. It's not the comfy servers. Okay. Okay, give me a second, JD. Let me get loaded. When showing the website, shows loots with an error on screen. Ah, okay. All right, I'm in. So we won't be able to go to spectation mode. There we go. For a bit. Let me look at my own stream here to make sure there's no error on my stream. Is it just the Loots website that's when you try and go to Loots? Yeah, my stream's clean. Okay, we're good. Yeah, Loots is down for me today. All right. Triggering your Google Assistant. All right, so here I'm going to zoom in. Let's jump into Factorio. And here we are. So here's our map. We can only see what we saw in Imager. There we go. Good job. All right, everybody.
So
the team names are predefined. Colonelwill is coveting that north team. We would like to see Will play on south one day. Go different. What's your question, Rain?
So now this map right now, this custom map scenario, it only lets us see what is visible at the starting area, even though it's generating those.
Yes, it's generating chunks kind of in the background.
So Veldak did a great job. He put a lot of fine details in here that really polished this thing up.
Oh yeah.
I want to give him a shout out.
Yeah. Yeah, everything else is going great. It's go on chunks. It's yes, go on chunk 0. Yep, so let me shout that out. It's go time when chunks equal 0. It's go time when chunks equal 0. Yep.
So you've been doing what, 4 or 5 of these? No, what kind of a start do you anticipate happening?
This is number 7 for yeah, number 7. It's in my title of my chat. Let me look. I forgot. Hang on. Oh, it's not in my chat. This is number 7. Hang on. Let me go back to my splash screen. Yeah, it is number 7, I think. Oh, bad gateway. Oh, let me make loots invisible. It is. It's showing on my screen. Hang on. It is now. Yeah, so what usually happens is Colonelwill likes to go burner miners and hand-fed. There we go. Likes to go burner miners and hand-feed red science assemblers early on. And then somewhere around minute 18 to minute 22, he'll slam whatever he's got in his inventory. Usually it's around 1,000. And after the 20th minute, he'll put his opponent on their heels. And from minute 20, they've got a lot to. They're on their heels and they're defending. That's his MO, but may have something different. And then once he does that, he pulls up all those assemblers, and then throws those assemblers in his main build, which is the normal smelting lines and all that. Then he rips up all the burner miners, puts in the electric. By then, the power's made, and he's kind of got a line going in 20 minutes. So It seems that's been his method of attack for the last, I guess, have I done one without Colonelwill? I don't think so. Yeah, he's been in all of them. Tomorrow, let's pull this guy in before we get started. Tomorrow we've got one with JD versus somebody. Oop, cheers, JD. Hey, man.
Hey, morning.
Good morning, JD.
Good evening.
Hey, right. Yeah, I sort of overslept. You know, set the alarm for 5 and got up at 10 to 7.
You're a trooper, man. Iron Man of Factorio. Oh, did I type in JP? God dang.
JP. Oh.
JD Play 5. Hey, that's the best Milo that you've ever bought was the ones you sent to the Satisfactory guys. That was great.
It has. It's been really good, especially as I don't actually drink Milo.
Yeah, nobody does. Nobody does.
No, every Australian does except me. Same with Vegemite.
Yeah, it's gross. I married an Australian, so we have a Vegemite in the pantry right now. All right, it's go time. Just jump into Rain and JD. Jump into any team and then jump right into spectator. It doesn't really matter.
All right, I'll let them get in before I start interrupting.
Nah, it's quick enough. They can do it.
Colonelwill's the last one to leave the planet.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, the last one to leave Starter.
Shout.
So we got Will to the north, and we got Video Game Geek to the south. Now, are these teams people that are of their community, or are these teams just head back?
Yeah, they are.
These are definitely teams of their community, and Will's is a very tightly controlled team at the moment. Oh, VGG. Oh, no, VG.
Yep.
Yeah, VGG hasn't left yet. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. It takes just a minute. All right.
Yeah.
All right, so we click over here. We clicked on the player list. There we go. Everything else good? Okay. Player list, so looks like we've got 8 aside, 7 aside. There's one more that hasn't left. No, it's the 4 of us in here. It is Luke, Muppet, Fuzzy Wuzzy, Kraus, who is may or may not be assigned to power, Colonelwill, Geeson, Studix, and Whizzer for the north. And then on the Madmen is Orange Angle, Naren Wolf, Zero, Video Game Geek, The Shoop, Sonic Demon, and the Toaster. I've been waiting for somebody to try and take on the mixed patch and try and do a filter system.
This VGG's going straight down there.
Yep, there he goes.
They're right on that mixed patch. It's a nice close little loop. You can get a lot of resources real quick from that. You don't have to go too far to get.
Yep. And if you hover over it, it's super rich. It's richer than all the other ones around it. All right, 1,000,000 stone in that little bitty patch. Spike is in. Just joined. I think he's a Will guy. I don't think he's
he is too.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be
VGG
able to win.
is already one player down.
Yeah. So we've seen that Kraus apparently has issues with power.
Yeah, I really hope Kraus is on power again.
Yeah, there's no end to the entertainment he provides to me in the booth when Kraus gets on power. It's a great time.
And, okay, like Will, I don't get it. Will's already gone for the wrong coal. There's coal beside the iron, and they've gone for the one further away.
That is true, but all of his little guys actually ran out and got coal from all the rocks, so they're not even worrying about that coal.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, Colonelwill has played more than enough matches. He has a very, 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 very good team at this stage.
So check out the exploration going on up north. Whizzer has found a little bit. Geeson's gone out to the west, to the east, found a little bit. But look due north. There is
oil right
1150 oil right there. That's going to be great.
That's enough.
Yep, that's enough to do some flame turrets, right?
Laser turrets, flame turrets, maybe some blue sign.
Mm-hmm. That'll be enough. Doesn't look like they're going to get any water to help them do any choke points. That was a really big help in past matches where when there's a big patch of water, kind of that blocks some of the biter's path inward. It's a lot of guns that you don't have to lay down. So it's been a real big help for for teams in the past to take advantage of it.
And Lucas has gone far, far west for trees, rather than the little patch they've got in their north, just above their base. That's okay.
Orange Angle's starting to put up some power on the south side already, but they only have a couple. They only have about 6 iron mining burner miner drills compared to Will's. Looks like 8.
Yep. See, this is the big burner miner start where they get. Let me hit the Alt button. There you go.
We saw big burner miner starts also in the multiplayer speedruns, right?
Yep.
They had cities.
Mm-hmm. So someone asked in my chat, is this a special mod? No, it's a scenario. So essentially, if you've ever played Grand Theft Auto 5M, you really don't need a special. You don't need to mod your game. It's all done on the server side. So you join. You just have vanilla loaded. You join the server. The scenario is loaded on the server, and you just jump in, and the server takes it all for you. Handles all the rules and all that. There's a link down in the chat. Let me actually, if you want to go check it out, here's a link in my chat to the latest PvP event that I posted in Reddit. That was from a couple weeks ago, and there's a link in that Reddit post to the chat. Otherwise, if you're on YouTube, it'll be down in the description.
So both teams have ripped up all their stone walls.
Yep.
I'm guessing that this is a common thing. Can you
Yes.
tell me about what they're going to do?
So what they should do is they should put that wall right around their rocket silo, and just throw it down. Or they could do what Zero's doing and throw it down in little pillboxes, which is also another common thing to do. If you use that wall, 1, it's not very well drawn. 2, they don't want to use wall in any other form, in just like a normal wall, because it'll fence you in and really limit your movement. The pillbox way seems to be the best way to do it. Now look at Team North has done a row of wall, or a ring of wall around their silo, but then Team South has done little pillboxes all along their west side. Both of these are consistent with the successful teams we've seen in the past.
Yeah, it's, well, North's done your standard. Let's loop the silo, and Muppet's doing a good job leaving a 1-tile gap on the inside. So even if they get through the outside wall, they can't reach over the wall and start hitting the silo.
Yep.
Team South has got 2 different blueprints down for their pillboxes. One is just 2 gun turrets in a pillbox. The other one's 3 gun turrets fed from a box.
From a box, yeah. There you go. I guess you can, because guns are containers now, right? You can just throw it in one.
Yeah.
Guns are containers.
But that implies you've got spare ammo. And I've never had a situation where I've had more than 30 ammo to dump in 3 turrets to run them.
So again, we're going to see, look at Colonelwill's evolution and threat has gone up. So the issue with this, we saw this last time and we thought it was a bug, or we thought it was something different. It's not. It's that the server will squelch messages, anything under 20 being sent. So it just prevents a bunch of spam. One of my solutions that I suggested to be put in is that at least maybe like one message every 5 minutes that says, like a digest that says, in the last 5 minutes, Team South has sent X number of potions. Team North has sent Y number of potions. And it just summarizes, right?
Personally, I really, really like it. It means that if it's under 20, you've really got to pay attention to those throws and look at your threat and look at your evolution.
Yeah. Also.
So, it's one of those things I'd like to see stay, because, Will had it last time, both times.
Mm-hmm. Both games.
It was, who was he up against? Doof? No.
Coyote.
Coyote.
Yeah.
And
Coyote,
I think the first time around he didn't even realize.
Yep, Coyote did great in that game. Those guys did great. Especially he's a different name on Twitch, so I didn't even remember his name. What was his name, JD?
The Adventures of Coyote.
No, the hero.
Oh, Dig or Die.
What is his name?
dig or die.
No.
Build or die.
Build or die.
Build or die.
Build or die. That's right. Build or die was the hero from last time, right? Yeah, so an early game tactic might be spam lots of 19 science, right? You just have big packs of 19 and you just throw them, and maybe the first thing they know about it, they don't get alerted. The next, if they're not looking, they could just get hit with a bunch of biters, right?
Biters to the north, wandering in now.
Yep, there we go.
On the west side, just 2 of them.
Yep, look there, just enough to kind of take people off their task. It's not a bad strategy at all. And Lucas is on them, and I think Lucas already has a machine gun, which is good.
No, they've just started automation. Oh, there's 2 more coming to the silo. There's already
no,
one
okay.
at the silo.
Yeah, for sure they haven't done that. Okay, yeah, there you go. They've just started.
The Video Game Geeks crew has a blueprint down. They're gonna slowly try and put something here. It looks like some basic red-green science and pipes.
So Geeson was apparently sent out to go get some wood because there's no wood on the inside in there. They're gonna need some power poles. It's very, very little wood. There's a couple dead trees around.
Oh, Will's got down his
go
blueprint.
through a lot of wood.
Yep.
Oh, Will's got a new design.
Yeah.
A very new design.
Whoa! Look at all the red. Okay, so that's different. So Rain, go check out kind of northeast on the north team.
This is
This
looking good.
Will's not really trying. Apparently, he's not going to be trying to go up the tech tree very much, right? He's just going to go red-green and then start the murder campaign.
Well, most of the games end in red-green. It's only if you get 2 very even matched teams that you end up going to blue. Yeah. And then possibly going past blue.
You dip into military occasionally with the steel.
Also
a little bit rare.
And the military. Yeah.
Muppet's on his heels. Dealt with the biter, but took him off his task for a little while. Little bitty power set up to get through the red science over in the on the east side of north. 2 burners, 4 steam engines.
The south team still does not have nearly enough burner city. They've probably got enough coal finally.
Yeah, they got enough space. They could have laid twice as much stuff down.
Yep. They've got a small miniature science thing going. Little blueprint down.
Yeah, they're automating just a little bit of red science. I counted Colonelwill's setup. It's 56 red science.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And he's just committing to building right over that copper patch. He just doesn't need it. He says, I'm not going to need this copper patch. I have enough down there.
Yep. So Wizard's coming back. Geeson is out near the nest. So that's to give you an idea of where the nests are. Check out this radius. If that's the center, look out where Geeson is, and then kind of draw a half circle around that, and that's where the biters are. That's about as the size of the map. So maybe out to
I wonder if they've hunted out where the biters are, so they can have their own build or die.
Yeah. So you can have their own. Yeah, so what happened last time, if you guys weren't with us, we had a player on Coyote's team called Build or Die, and he took the fight out to the biters and did a great job keeping the threat low, and probably gave Coyote another hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes of play by himself, just kind of keeping the threat under control so it didn't get to the base. And he was like a one-man wrecking machine out there, just kind of peeling had a ton of fish. He was peeling the biters out of their nests, killing a couple nests even, and
he was
keeping
basically
the threat low.
A constant minus 100 threat.
Yep.
Because he was always out there, always going out, and just shooting biters where they were, rather than having them come into the base and having gun turrets deal with them.
Yep.
Can you give us a quick overview of how that works? Now, for all the people who haven't watched this or seen these new strategies in action, what does it mean to have threat or negative threat?
So hover. Yeah, so hover over the threat, and it gives you a little tooltip. So threat causes biters to attack and reduces when biters are slain. So when I consume science, and the consumption of science, we're not going to see it as spectators. It's in a player. Now, hang on a second. Look at Geeson. Geeson's on his heels. Running backwards. Hopefully he has a fish. He's in the yellow. He's hitting the biters. He's probably...
It's the fastest way back to base.
He's probably not going to make
ammo.
it. Yeah, doesn't have the ammo. There he goes. Oh, he dropped
700 wood.
He dropped 700 wood. Damn. He chopped a lot of that.
And 26 ammo. So he had ammo, and he had fish. He had 3 fish.
Yeah, 3 fish. I don't know.
He was full.
He was full. Couldn't eat anymore. Rats.
So threat goes... When you throw packs, the evolution goes up, and the threat goes up. The threat is how many biters are to be queued to be sent, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And as biters are killed off, obviously that threat level goes down because they're dead now. They're no longer queued. And with Build or Die out there, he was constantly dropping that threat level down by going and killing biters at the bases. As Geeson tried and obviously failed, and he's now going to spend a lot of time running out, picking up his body, have to kill the biters that are surrounding his body, and then wander back to base.
Yep. So you'll
So
notice...
are you saying that you can manipulate it by just killing biters that are not sent to you?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's the other thing that's evolution is kind of a one-time. As soon as I consume it, evolution goes up and stays up, and it's a static rate. Threat, you consume it, you get 2 pieces of threat. One, you get instant threat, which is the value jumps up immediately. But also you get something that you can't really see. It's called threat income. And the threat slowly increases over time. So if you're watching Colonelwill's, it's going 30, and then here in a minute ticks to 31 and 32. So the more I send to that, the faster it will go up. The threat income increases. It's not a value we can see other than you can kind of judge about how many per tick how many per second it goes up. So at some point, it'll start going up by 10s and 20s, and your system will need, you'll need to be able to absorb all of that, right?
Yeah, Stinson, you're completely right. Build or Die would have survived that one.
That's right. Geeson, get it together, buddy. All right, so
VGG side's got some power, but they don't have any electric miners up, and Colonelwill is just starting to get his electric mining for iron all the way down to his new spot, and it is looking like a nearly full belt already.
Yep. He's got 3. It's probably 12. Another one's probably 22. 22. I do not care about Build or Die, says Geeson.
Well, good to know they're watching or listening.
That's funny. A couple biters gonna go in and
see it.
take
Will
them off
has
the
his
task.
first smelter block up and running.
Mm-hmm. The splitter's up and running. They don't have coal. I think those are hand-fed coal.
Yeah, hand-fed coal's good enough for the moment.
South is certainly not slacking in the burners. You're right. They've got the burners up now. They also got a 6 block of boiler power. Geeson's going to run out there and get... he's got his body. Yep.
Yeah, he's doing a big explore and a big arc.
Yep.
Is he looking for something? Do you know? Is there something out there that they can...
Maybe oil. I mean, I think he was sitting out there to go rule. They found oil. They found some oil. Probably just looking for anything else, or maybe a choke point out there. But it's not a bad thing to have the map uncovered and discovered. So it's probably not a bad thing for him to do that.
No, it ties up one player.
Yeah, it just ties up the player.
Yeah, there's better uses for one player than running out and wandering over all the map and revealing it. Yeah, South Team is still in Burner City, firmly in Burner City.
Yep. It's got the power up, but it's not powering much.
Groovy.
They need to drop a smelting blueprint down somewhere. Just say we're gonna do this right here. the Shoop looks like he's starting something.
Should say that my alerts are
Oh,
off.
that's an ore sorter.
They
A
were
very
off.
expensive ore sorter.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do that right now. I think you can just focus on your iron patches as they are. Don't worry about that mixed ore for now. That's too much work.
No, take the clean ore first, and then once you got all the clean ore, once you got things up and running, have whoever's on miner duty go handle the mixed ores, put them in via priority because they are way richer.
Yep, and exclamation point PvP threat. Never before. If you can see that it's actually a post for an old event, but all the rules are out there. And I should tell you that all the alerts and everything is now off. I meant to turn that off beforehand, but thank you for all the support and the follows and the subs and the bits and all of that business. Thank you so much for all of that. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're tuning in on YouTube. Appreciate all the support. Just know, but I've got the alerts off for the duration of the video. Thanks so much.
Geeson's got 10,000 wood.
He says he has 10,000 wood. Yeah, there you go. Check 1, 2.
Will's got iron up and running. He's got coal automatically fed in. He's got 3 irons, 1 copper. All the miners have been blueprinted. So now
They
it's
got
just a matter
more
of-
iron than they need. In their initial burner miner city, they have, if you look at a couple of those, they have 100 iron plates. Nobody needs it.
Yep, and they're doing nothing. It's full. The some of those burner coals are full too. Yeah, maybe time to. Well, it doesn't look like Will's doing the same thing he used to do. I don't see the 20 or so assemblers down.
No. No, but throwing that early science is definitely given Will's guys just something to think about occasionally. Just some biters popping in. Muppets finally getting defenses up and running.
Yep.
I'm actually surprised they took so long because normally you get like 3 or 4 gun turrets to start with some ammo. And Muppet picked them all up, and he's been popping them back down slowly. 1 went back on the silo, and he's finally got 3 on the right hand side, 2 on the left hand side, but they keep coming in from the north. Oh, he's got his next one ghosted in.
And Will's doing some copper. He's going to run the copper line. He's out of belt. He's having to hand make the belt.
Well, they should have enough iron now that everybody can have whatever they want. And now they're limited by handcrafting speed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And this is where you could see some potential in dropping just a few assembler downs. Clowntown does this in the speed runs. Just copper wire and gears, and that can just really propel you a lot at this.
The intermediates, as we call them, right? Just gears and gears and copper wire, and that will speed up your handcrafting a ton. The other thing I should tell you is that you'll see the messages down the bottom left that says someone sent a fish to spy on the south team. You can go to this to the lake or the little river in between them, grab a fish, and you can consume that either for health or you can consume it through this custom menu up in the upper left. And if you do it for health, it's the same as vanilla. If you do it for in the upper left, it gives you I think it's 1,000 tile view of the other team for 30 seconds.
It lets you see whatever the other team can currently see. So if they have radars, which VGG does have a radar somewhere, I assume.
I don't think so.
One of the teams has a radar. Oh, there's power poles strung everywhere. It gives you whatever the other team can currently see. So it's all the player vision right that second.
Okay.
So yes, if Geeson's out in the sticks, then you'd be able to see just that patch for just that second, or the next 30 seconds as he wanders around.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Will's got defenses up. He's got his pillboxes in. They got iron running, copper running. It's not going anywhere. It's going into the smelters, but the problem is they already have so much in smelters pre-smelted. It really needs to hooked up to those assemblers now.
It's not a terrible problem to have, just too much iron plates sitting around, because you can always just grab them and then do something. Those miners can really
Yeah.
just handcrafting miners. You can tear through a lot of iron plates in. On the south side, they have their first belt of iron coming down from the electric miners, and Deshoop is working on some smelting, so they're a little bit behind, but they're still coming in. They got the same design too, the same splitter design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they've gone for.
Go ahead.
Well, they've gone for 1 bricks, 2 copper, 4 iron, and a steel, which is a lot.
Yes, brick. Oh, there's a steel. Second one. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to try this, there are servers. There's public servers that run this 24/7. Look for Comfy, COMFY in the public
Factorio.
in the public list of servers. You can go in there and jump in and get a team going like right now if you want to. But these are 2 teams that worked out a challenge and a time and a date, and they challenge each other. So it depends on whether or not we're going to have, may or may not have a round 2. Geeson, looking like build or die there, courageously took on Biters with the turret next to him.
Courageously stood there and let the turret do all the work, right? Yep.
Will's got his first automated green chips up and running. I think that's one of the big things in getting up quickly, is getting those green chips up, because they take so long to.
Yep.
Again,
That's going to put them at an advantage there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the copper wire. It is really those intermediates that take so long to craft.
Yep. It is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the speed runs. If I forget intermediates early, then I'm kind of behind the 8 ball immediately, and I've gotten the habit to where I'm doing that. I'm doing that out of habit now.
You feel it when you start making inserters.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, inserters themselves are a half second, and if you have the stuff in hand, it goes super quick. And when you don't, you're going, oh my goodness, it's taking so long. You go, oh yeah, I forgot intermediates. And this, what you see on Colonelwill's rocket silo is very typical. 1 space away from the rocket silo, plus double wall, plus 1 or more turrets stuck in there to defend. The silo can be repaired. It can be repaired. It's got its normal 5,000.
It can be repaired, but it does not take damage. So if biters are at it, throw the grenades at the silo, because the grenades will hurt the biters and leave the silo untouched.
No friendly fire. They absorb no friendly fire, so you can't have a troll teammate and that comes in and just murders everybody. Just Lawman, thank you very much for that host. The alerts are off, so they're doing a PvP challenge for YouTube. Thank you very much. One of the subs, give them a shout out in my chat. There you go. See, that's why right there. I was just zoomed in on the rocket silo, and that's why they do is they put that 1 turret in there. 5 biters come straight down for the silo, and the turret just dealt with them. No one had to move. Hey, Just Lawman, thanks so much for that host, buddy. Appreciate it.
Who's that? That's Stu. So Stu's got 200 odd iron plate, 400 iron plate in his inventory now because he's pulling up Burner City.
And look, here they come again. There's another batch of 6. So one other thing, Rain, your viewers may be interested to know is that there's no pollution in this game. Pollution does not affect biter and does not affect evolution. So biters only deviate their path. They always come for the rocket silo. They only deviate their path when either engaged militarily or when something is in their way. It's like an inert power pole, right? The power pole may stay out there the whole game, doesn't generate any pollution or doesn't shoot at them, doesn't damage them, but you will see a biter team have to go straight through a power pole. They'll try and go around it, and then they'll bump into it a couple times. They'll go, okay, screw it, we're gonna blow it up, and then they'll kill it.
The biters are very scripted to go and kill anything that gets between them and the silo. That is power poles, belts, random players. Yep, everything.
So no pollution. So don't think of it as a pollution cloud driven biter behavior. It's pretty interesting.
My chat's telling me that I should offer Rain a friendly match.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Just
whole
me?
team versus Rain. Yeah.
Just me.
At least that gives us a chance, right?
Default speed run. Former record holder. Knows what he's doing.
So the match looks like we're at about 30 minutes. You can see from just clicking on the player list how long everyone's been in. So at 30 minutes in my prime, back in the day when I was young and healthy.
You punk. Get out of here with that. So 30 minutes you had you had green science down, right? And you run up the tech tree, right? When was your
I had two full belts of resources at 22 minutes, and I had 37, 38 was my green science up and running.
Yeah.
40 labs.
I'm supposed to say 40 labs, green science, right?
See, I know from experience we'd be probably close to where Colonelwill is, but also maybe fractionally behind because his burner city's better than ours.
Yep.
With like 8 players. So, yeah.
So just Lawman, it's a good question. This has been asked a couple of times since then. These are basically 2 streamer communities that has challenged each other. So it would be like my viewers versus Colonelwill's viewers, or just Lawman, you and your viewers versus JD and his viewers, etc. Right? It's kind of like different communities challenge each other. Fun little matches like that, right?
All right, we got a blueprint in the south.
All right.
They've shown.
Oh wow.
Okay, that's good.
And it's very carefully placed around that lake.
Yep. Perfectly placed around the lake.
You can see some hints of some military science on the south side.
Mm-hmm. Got a 2 to 3 ratio going on for. I guess it's not greens because it's not researched yet. I guess. What else is 2 to 3? Rain.
I'm not sure, but
no,
that is not a green circuit build. It's got 2 inserters for the 2 and no outputs. The outputs for green circuits would be the 2.
That's no.
That might be grenades.
But you don't.
Grenades are iron and coal.
Oh,
yeah,
it is. It is grenades.
Iron and coal.
Yes, it is. It is. It's iron and coal, and the grenades are direct. They're direct feed into the military, which is right in front of them. They just haven't reached its military yet.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Military outputs to that and goes to a box.
It means they're
That's
not
right.
boxing grenades.
So look at the southernmost, the longer line, not the 2 but the 3. The outputs are reds, and then follow that line where the red's output, and it goes over to the same area that the outputs to the red science goes to. So yeah, that's military. All right, and grenades are direct feed. All right, mystery solved. Mystery solved. Bunch of smart people. All right.
One flaw. Now they're boxing some of that red ammo. You can see there's a splitter, and then it has that red ammo going into 2 boxes. I don't think that's a good idea. I think that red ammo is just too expensive.
They're priority feeding it into the science first. So it's only if that backs up, then it gets boxed.
That's true.
And red ammo is very, very important for personal use. And then as evolution creeps up, it's going to be very important for the turrets.
They got 6 turrets in a box on the north. And
they automate turrets every single time.
They're running up the tech tree, too, pretty good. Will has started fast inserter. They're running up the tech tree, meaning they've got a lot of their greens are off the line. They got inserters being created. All the building blocks for green science are on the line and queuing up. So look up north at the very top of Will's blueprint. They got a radar up, but as soon as they get green science, they will be able to take off and make a ton of green science.
That's going to be any second now with those labs coming up.
Yep. Yeah, so if they're on fast inserter, they've probably only got 1 or 2 more if they've done steel axe. They got 2 more scientists to get through. Then they're through to green.
Yeah. Now, my chat's made another comment that VGG's build is very, very clean, but it's very widely spaced. And every single time you add space to a build, that's more belts,
And
which is more resources, which is more time.
and you got to run there when it gets attacked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whereas Will's got a refined new version.
Yep.
But you can see how compressed it is. It's like there's not a wasted tile.
Mm-hmm. Just enough room for spaghetti in case they got to run one, or maybe roboports. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't see anybody ever getting the roboports.
Yeah.
Now, if Will's got another blueprint for military, you look east to where his build is. You have 3 iron patches and a coal patch and a stone patch. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm not a 17 guru, but those are the primary ingredients for military science. He can just throw it right next to those patches and just go to town.
Yep, correct. Yep, you got it.
I actually think his blueprint will go to his west.
But here comes
the oil.
Here comes biters, and they have
Muppet left a gap.
Yep, they threaded the needle right through the pillboxes. There they go. Nobody sees them. Muppet's going to see them.
Muppets.
They tried to use that lake.
Muppet's going to fight on their heels.
Muppet's got a shotgun.
All right, good.
Seeing the shotgun in use.
Shotgun. We were big proponents of the shotgun versus the level 1 biters. It's a good tool. So Burner City is now over on the north team. They have pulled up. They pulled up their iron and copper. They still got a little bit of stone, but for coal, iron, and copper, it's over, and they are on to electric miners.
Now, Rain, you said how many red assemblers for Will?
I counted 56.
Ouch!
About 10 times as much as a speed run.
8,
Yep.
12,
Yeah.
13, 26.
Yeah. Geeson's out. Now it's now 7-7. Geeson's had enough.
And there's about 40 green.
Screw you, announcers. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Oh, that is 40 green. I didn't realize that. 40 green science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
And if they need belts or inserters, they just walk up that belt and they have 100.
Yeah, well, they're boxed at the end. But
Yeah.
nobody's bothered to build the inserters yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my deals is I'll throw that down in my speed run. I'll throw down the belt and the inserter makers on the green supply line, but then as I'm putting the rest of the line together, I'll just go F the belt all the way down if I'm short on my build. So it's great.
Ruku asked a question. How come the top has been attacked but the bottom has not?
And Rain can answer that one.
All right, so every time you have science backs, you can throw them into the machine and the cogs spin and it generates biters for the other side. For some reason, Colonelwill has decided not to put anything in the machine, just saving everything he can, getting his tech up so that he can presumably launch a single torpedo to end it.
Pretty much. And there's not really a new box or a new assembly. It's just an instant consumption from a menu up here in the upper left on every competing player's screen. If they throw it in a science machine, it just goes up to their tech tree. But they can click a button, instant consumption. It's like a zero craft. It consumes the science and it throws it and pumps up the evolution, the evo, and the threat of the other side. And then the biters start attacking. Couple of attacks on the northeast side of Colonelwill, and then again on the north, but the turrets are going to deal with that pretty easy. Yep, and that's right. This is what you're seeing. This is the great thing about the pillboxes is you can kind of strategically place them in the right spots as the biters come in. You just put a pillbox up. In fact, that's Will's strategy is as soon as we get attacked from a direction, we go out that same direction and place a pillbox, and then we come back in and get on our task. And then if we're attacked from a different direction, we go put another pillbox out that other direction.
Yeah, Muppet's gone and guarded fairly well with pillboxes. A lot of them have been upgraded from one gun turret to 2. I'm watching one that's still one gun turret that's probably going to...
Maybe out of ammo.
Run out of ammo.
Yep, might run out of ammo. So one up there near the radar, I zoomed on that too. It's low. And the wall is... one of the walls is just a little weak. So Fuzzy's coming out there. He's going to have to go fix it up, I think.
Orange Angle has started just made a little loop that just makes lots and lots of red ammo for the South team. I think there's a lack of organization in the South. Big lack of organization.
It's hard to do. It's kind of hard to get everybody together and do some practicing and all that. So
yeah,
especially for your first time.
Oh, we'll start a boxing science. Nothing good's gonna happen.
Yep. So they're boxing science as well. They got a central gear maker producing, and then probably hand-fed copper to everything else. Yeah.
Oh, North's got another biter pack. Going around the lake again, straight down the middle.
Muppet's going to get hollered at.
That's it, Muppet. Drag it straight into the builds. Yep.
Oh, here it just happened.
There it is.
Colonelwill just set up the first attack.
And he sent in some green. So you see that? So it was 381 red automation, and then 146 of logistic, which is the green. So, and there's ratios. So 1 green is worth 3 reds. 1 military is worth 12 reds, and 1 red's worth a red. I think blue is 20. 1 blue science is 23 reds.
Something like that.
So it's kind of if we're
we
looking
won't
at
talk about yellow, purple, or space science.
Yeah, we don't get there.
Get really crazy.
We don't usually get there. But what's up, intercooler? But what you can for this game, you can say every green is like sending 3 reds. That's probably what we're going to see most of. Yeah, there it is, Veldek.
And with Will's throw, he's brought South team to just ahead of where they the North team is of threat already, or evolution. Threat's gone way higher because it was a large throw at once.
Mm-hmm.
And then
climbing.
Will is nothing's died.
Fast.
That's the thing. If nothing dies, it never goes. It doesn't go down.
You can see a couple members of the South team setting up defenses on the South. They have defenses on the East, the South side, but the Southwest is completely.
But the problem is, none of them have bullets.
Oh, you're right. They're missing bullets.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got
Just
7 or
Captains don't get
13.
very far without bullets.
One
There we
thing
go.
that you're going to learn when you're playing a scenario like this is that the amount of resources you need to expand is substantially more than you might.
Oh yeah, it's insane.
And VGG's side is if you just compare the power plant size, or about half the size of the power plant, even less. And Colonelwill's power plant is almost fully utilized. If you look at the performance as you're mousing over it, that's a pretty good gauge as to how much progress is going on each side. So they're about half speed right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't believe Kraus has been left in charge of the power plant.
He did it. So Rain, you would not believe some of the laughs we've had at the power situation on Colonelwill's team, and the drama that has surrounded Kraus when Kraus builds the power plant. It's been amazing. Mojo and I, we couldn't control ourselves with our laughter because of the disaster that's going on.
On the southeast.
Yep, first attack southeast.
Oh, there we go.
They need to put a radar up for us.
They do, or they just need to make PvP.
When players run over there, we see what's happening.
Yeah, should.
Oh, in the north
Muppet,
side, they put a
lazy.
little wall in there to prevent the biters from sneaking by.
He's just pushed them sideways.
That's clever. Just made a little funnel. Oh,
There you go.
south side, south end.
Got another one. Let them pass them by.
Oh, right through the middle.
Nyron Wolf is going to run into him. On your heels, buddy. Start running
He's
backwards.
going down quick. He's surrounded.
Yep.
You don't want to be surrounded.
Yep. On your heels. He walked too far into him.
He's dead. He's dead.
Looks like they can take care of that no problem. But if these attacks keep coming up, it's going to slow them down.
Yep. So look at that. 6 people crashed.
Well,
Crashed
through
in to go deal
more.
with it.
Another 150 Logi and 550 automation. So, Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get going. Oh, and look at the side. Look at the west side. This is no good.
It's all those really good gun turrets that don't have ammo.
Don't have ammo.
Oh.
And
So
Sneaky Toaster has a pistol. And he's out of ammo. He's out of ammo too. He just ran out of ammo.
Yeah, go on, pickaxe.
Now, hitting 20% evolution, does that bring something new to the table? Is that
Yes.
maybe some small spitters? Because those spitters are nasty.
I think we'll see our first mediums, I think. I don't think spitters come in at 25 or 30. You gotta get the braziers.
Mediums start at 20 to 22, somewhere there. And then spitters start at 25, I want to say. Maybe it's 30.
We should really just learn that, JD. I mean, you and I have been in the box like 3 times now, and we're still guessing. We should just learn that. So.
Goes and looks up the wiki. It's on the wiki.
It's on the wiki. We should just learn that.
And Will just dropped this next blueprint down.
Do it.
It'll be blue sign, military.
Yep.
It is.
It's right over those trees.
Oh, and it fits in nicely around the oil. Okay, so we've got medium biters at 20%, and we have small spitters at 25%.
Okay.
That's when they start, but it's generally about 5% over that where you start actually seeing them in decent numbers, and it makes a difference.
Would you, that page that you just looked up, do you still have the link? Would you paste it in my chat?
I can do that.
There we go. Ah!
No,
I did the
I'm quicker than
permit.
you are, VideoGameGeek.
I did the permit. God dang.
Oh, now timed out for 2 minutes. Bad luck.
I did a play. I did a permit. All right, here we go. Enemies. Okay. Okay, there we go. I got it. All right, we'll make a command that says the biter evolution. All right,
So VGG is now definitely on his heels, having to deal with large packs of biters that
with
are
no
in
ammo.
Science.
Yep.
And no ammo is hurting him right now.
No ammo.
No ammo, which is unfortunate because they got a heap of iron in a smelter. Actually, it's not really backed up as much as I thought it would be. But you know, if they converted some of that iron into that belt, they do actually make ammo right at the end of their build.
Yep.
They can get that one assembler down. You know, there's 3 assemblers down, some boxes, and at least start making some ammo.
Mm-hmm.
They
They only have
belts.
17 miners on iron, though.
Yeah, it's not even
17 to
full build.
Will's,
Yeah,
looks like 50.
yeah, it's a little over half a line. We didn't mine enough, says Orange Angle.
Yeah, you gotta really get those miners up as soon as possible.
And looks like
And-
Will's going to be doing 30 military.
Yep. Somebody's got to go chop on that tree. Oh, Fuzzy. I was wondering who he's gonna contract to get out
that's
there.
the thing. They had people running all over the map chopping trees, and there's this little forest right above their starting zone,
Yeah.
and they left it.
Left it. Now they
I
got.
thought it'd come back to haunt them, and lo and
Now
behold,
they got to deal with it. Or I mean, it's kind of like the pyramids where you know you get whatever you with an endless amount of labor you can kind of do anything. So
oh yeah.
Will seems to have an endless amount of his sub labor camp.
Okay. So chat's been doing the numbers, and I've lost them. It's 180 military sites per minute. And green
Thanks for the follows, guys.
was
Appreciate it.
200 green per minute and 336 red per minute. So it's a staggering amount of science for Will per minute. And his little lab setup can't nearly burn through that much. So
No, it can't.
those boxes are going to fill up real fast.
Yep.
So there is Sonic Demon who's trying to fix the hole in the wall. Looks like he's got a machine gun now. Ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun.
Yep, they need to build or die in a shotgun.
Oh, this is interesting, Wes. Thanks for that graphic. Evolution weights. Mm-hmm.
At one point, the South team had this this big red sign set up. It's no longer doing anything. But the only thing they're producing right now is just a small amount of red science packs. They're not producing any intermediates. Right? They're not producing belts.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'd say
on complete handcrafting.
They do have that one section.
Medium biters now. We see mediums over on the east side, and that's gonna be problematic.
Yeah, those are tough. If you don't have a damage upgrade, you're in trouble.
Damage upgrade and/or you're a turret sitting next to you shooting. Because once you get into mediums, I'd say when you get into too many mediums, you need to be repairing a turret with your activity, not shooting, right? You need to be repairing the
hold the spacebar whilst.
Yeah. Yeah, repair and shoot. Turn a wrench with your left hand and shoot with your right hand.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Off the cat keyboard. Please. Yeah.
Also ammo for the turrets would help, that's right. Yeah, they got boxes.
That takes iron.
Yeah. Didn't mine enough.
They
didn't
haven't
mine
upgraded
enough.
their
Didn't
miner.
build enough.
Yeah, it's not a full.
Fuzzy Wuzzy is slowly digging through those trees still.
The buffers, also the yellows don't buffer near as good as the blue inserters down at the end of their iron line. Gotta have blues if you're gonna buffer.
There's a big wave of biters coming in from the south. They're chewing on the wall, building up right now.
Yep.
They finally.
Some have broken through. And Sonic has pulled focus.
Yeah.
He's dragging them into the guns, which is good. Eat a fish, buddy.
So Will's out past defenses claiming more iron because they're at that point already.
Meanwhile, Will and crew have not been interrupted once. They set up the turrets. The turrets well placed, pillbox form, 2x2, 4 turrets guarding each other. That is a very strategic and defensive spot for them.
Yep. That's the old blueprint for Colonelwill. It works very, very well.
Yep, and Muppets on gun turret duty, just refill them occasionally, repair them occasionally,
making the
upgrade
rounds.
them occasionally.
Yep. So look at the threat now. So you see now that they've sent a bunch of evolution, the threat income is much faster as well, right? You'll see their threat increasing quite a bit. This is America has joined Team North.
They've already got an advantage. Yeah, Orange Eagle, I'd be complaining too.
Yeah. Allows it.
Colonel Will has changed his turret factory to be an ammo factory. He's pretty satisfied with his turret. And he's walking up to the red green, and he just grabbed it. There it is. He sent it. He just grabbed all his beakers and put them into the machine.
I'm watching North. This is America. This is America is pink. The buyers are going to start to pour in. So the issue that we found with the wall strategy that you're seeing, just a big wall with gun turrets, is 1, the ammo, 2, okay, this is America bailed out, is that it hems you in. You're kind of trapped. The advantage to it is it gives them a lot of wall to chew on. Like look at the amount of time. Look at the amount of time the biters are spending on just chewing on wall, which is a lot of hit points, really cheap. And they're not.
They just work their way along the wall.
Yep. It's very distracting to the biters, which is a really good thing. It buys them a lot of time. So that's the disadvantages. That's the disadvantage of the pillbox is that if the pillbox breaks, you get by them. Like the couple that we've seen from Muppet. That sneaks right by the river. Oh, and look, You look right by the lake where they snuck by before. Muppet put a funnel, a wall funnel, to push them kind of inward towards those guns to get them.
In the south, they've got more biters going and chewing on the wall.
Southeast.
Iron Wolf has got he's done what I said. He's built a long belt right down the end. The assemblers are there, and they're slowly producing ammo. They really need fast inserters because they just can't pick up fast enough. It's 4 iron for one magazine, which is what, 1 second craft.
Yeah, it's quick.
I think it's half a second. Those things can chew up an entire belt with just 2 of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's something you could do if you really wanted to get some ammo early. You could set up a smelting line of iron, and right outside of it, just 2 or 3 assemblers making ammo into a box. Move on to your next iron. You'll have so much ammo, you don't know what to do with it, but there's never going to be a bed.
Yeah.
In this map, you'll never have too much ammo.
Yeah.
Ever.
Colonelwill's just putting the pressure on now, and it seems like he's got 2 knockdowns. He's just trying to knock them down.
I just started oil research.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 24 boilers and 48 steam engines. Kraus is my hero.
And they're at 2/3 capacity already.
Not rows of 20, 2040s, but can do it. Plenty of water.
I wonder if somebody gave him a blueprint.
I
Or clearly written instructions that he had to stick to his monitor and take photographic proof.
Had a picture up on a second monitor.
Oh, okay. That must be it.
Kraus can watch the VOD. We apologize in advance.
I think Colonelwill knows that the pressure is on, and it's just a matter of time before that whole thing buckles.
Yep.
But he is just not letting go. His whole team is up there. They're more belts, more iron, more military science. So just make this end no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't get
cocky.
Yeah.
You don't take the pressure off, because the second you do, that's when you lose.
Oh, look at the attack coming in now. That's the biggest one so far, I think. In the south.
That's right. They got plenty of wall to chew on.
Yep. It's one of the advantages of putting the wall out there. They will stop and chew on wall, and for a while too. It's tough, and it has 350 hit points. I mean, it's not like pipe wall. Pipe wall holds them for a little while longer. And look at that. Even Sonic Demon, you can kind of hang back and shoot them while they chew on the wall. Right? It's great.
Orange Angle through 200 pots, and Will retaliated with 3 times that amount.
That's right. Yeah, it's about so the equivalent of 1,200 reds. Yeah, DD Gamer, it'd be good to see you back on the battlefield, man.
We're at the point where there's no longer going to be small biters heading to the south team with 35% Evo. It's only small spitter.
Yep.
Oh no way! I'm sorry.
You'll have small biters, you'll have plenty of medium biters, and you're going to have small spitters showing up.
Yep.
And it's the medium biters without those ammo, without the shooting speed, the turret upgrades, and possibly even start looking at red ammo. It's going to go downhill very fast from here.
Yeah, so at 35, you'll start seeing an equal number of medium biters as to small biters. And you'll start seeing and also some of the small biters most of the small biters will start, a lot of the small biters will turn into small spitters instead. Yep, looking at that chart. But it does take a little while, because the evolution does take probably 8 to 10 minutes to take effect, because then the nests need to spit them out, and then they need to gather, then they need to gather in the right number, and then they start traveling. So
we got some small spitters in the southeast side. They're starting to make work of those turrets pretty quick.
Yeah. This is the point where you need to stand behind a gun turret with a repair pack.
And there you go. First spitters are on the board.
The only way I see them coming back, though, is to put some more miners down. They haven't put any miners down for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They really got to get some more resources. It's the only way out of this.
The pressure's on too high that they won't even have a chance to get more miners down. Now it's all about, you know, try to patch the holes in the boat faster than it can sink.
And Will's hooking up his last 2 smelting lines for his military science build right now.
Yep. Got ammo
So then it's
boxing.
going to be a case of place down a lot of assemblers. So those irons are going in there. So Will's got 1 stone line. He needs a 2nd stone line, which is just going to route through spaghetti heaven. And then he still needs another iron line for his steel.
VGG is having a run. They're going to get the ammo. And
Oh no!
Yep, they broke through. Well, they're not going to get the ammo. Oh, they are going to get the ammo. Some of them got blocked in. So you see how they were trying to get by the assemblers, but then they got stopped by direct impedance in their path, right?
You got 6 or 7 medium biters there, which are pretty hard to contest without some sort of
Sonic Demon with the steel axe melee.
Yep, whack him in the head. If they're distracted.
Yeah, he's gonna run on belt.
Run faster.
Just run on belt. It's the way to do it.
Yeah,
he's blocking them.
He's blocking them with assemblers.
He's got all the tricks.
Oh, assemblers are expensive, and they can't afford them.
Yep.
Oh, they got him.
Yep, all their. It's now chaos. VGG's running circles, try and throw him off the case.
Somebody's at least picking up the ammo in the boxes.
Yep, VGG's down. 18. A box is down. They lost a box of ammo already. And there's 2 in it.
Yeah. And at this point, the waves are just going to keep coming. They're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh,
They're
man.
slow down.
Here we go. They're trickling in, lining up.
And Will's got 1,000 red science packs sitting in a box right now, just waiting to be sent.
0 surrounded. No fish.
Maybe 24 medium biters coming in from the northeast side on Video Game Geek side.
So let's watch their behavior.
On the river.
Watch.
One of Will's guys could come down here and throw some grenades over the river and help them out.
I could.
For reduce their own threat.
Actually, I don't know. I don't know whether it would reduce Northside's threat or not.
Right.
Kraus is complaining because their 1 radar got blown up. Meanwhile, South team is a mix of SMGs and pickaxes.
Colonelwill still hooking up resources. He's not saying no. He's not letting them get off scot-free.
Yeah, you go till the referee blows the whistle.
Yeah, or Will concedes.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Look at the look what just came in from the east.
Yeah, that's a pack. That's a pack.
So see, look, now watch their pathing, because they're kind of ignoring just about everything unless something gets right in their way. And now they're getting into the rocket silo, which is kind of keeping them off because they've got their wall and
it's run out of ammo.
Empty turrets.
No ammo left.
Case.
I only had like 6 or 7 to start with, so not nearly enough.
Yep.
Sneaky Toast, you got to get inside those walls.
Yep.
Yeah, and you got a pistol.
He's got a pistol. Sneaky Toaster on his heels.
Iron Wolf, get the spitter. Get the spitter behind you. No.
They did manage to get Will's evolution up to, what is it, 23?
Yeah, 23.
It's not bad. Fireworks. So they've managed to get the threat down to 200. It was up over 1,100 last time I looked, so a little bit of breathing room for the time being. Threat's down.
Yeah, the threat's down, which will slow down the incoming attacks, but Will has a lot of packs stacked up.
Yeah, I'm counting 2,000 reds.
1,000 green. That's
able
gonna
to
hurt.
see. Yeah, 800. Yeah, 1,200 green, something like that.
He's even put down an oil blueprint. He's he's just going to continue on.
Yeah,
Yep.
He's saying right now, I still got cards.
it's the right thing to do. It ain't wrong. 1,000 and yeah, 1,500. So 2,500 reds ready to go. Plenty
He's got an oil blueprint for plastic, acid, and batteries. Yeah.
It's batteries there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right on that.
Yeah.
Yep. Sulfur in acid, straight pipe down to 4 batteries, which is enough to start getting lasers being handmade.
To shoot, not giving up, throwing science.
Shoot, that's probably a mistake.
They're panicking over nothing.
Yeah, if you throw something north, Will's like, oh, something got thrown at us. Let's go fix that. And he retaliates. Yeah.
Who's they?
To shoot, throwing.
Worth practicing. Got to get blue science up as they may need it one day. It's true. It's true.
Orange angle. It's like using the Visa to pay off the MasterCard, but in Factorio. Yep. The threat income is what really hurts.
Mm-hmm.
What is Will doing? Oh!
Where's Will?
Will's at the point. He's drawing on the map.
He's drawing. Now he's drawing.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he gave us an arrow.
Yeah.
Look, he drew an arrow. He's pointing to all the science that is that's just being stacked up.
Yeah. Talk about rubbing it in. Biters just went straight past orange angle, straight for the silo. They're ignoring everything else.
Yep.
And the thing is, they've still got that little starter blueprint put down, and nobody's bothered to pick it up and actually turn those assemblers into something useful.
Yep.
Oh, there goes Iron Wolf.
Turret's got him down. And if you loot... Oh, here we go. Sneaky Toasters brought a welcome party. Let's see which of these is going to run out of ammo. I got some ammo. Oh, one of them did.
Hey, Stinson, are you saying this goes in the mouth, are you? Okay.
Spectating.
Yeah.
Will's military sciences looks like it's just about ready to put something on a back. I think they need just one more piece. The grenades. And the grenades are hitting the line right now. I wonder if that's what he's waiting for. He just wants to have just a few military science to send over.
Yeah, grenades are...
I think it's with 2,000.
Yeah, grenades are on the line, and first military will be off here in a couple seconds.
2,000 green science and 3,000 red science. It's done. It's done.
Yep, there
Will
we
knows
go.
it's done.
So, something I'm surprised I didn't see Will do is once he had that red-green set up and he was saying, I want to do military now. Why didn't he just, change all of his iron ore just to go to military science? Because it's more efficient than the red-green science, right?
Yes, but if you can hook up more, why not hook up more? He's reached out for the other 2 patches, which are close enough that they're not too far out.
Yep.
And changing... It's the same as you in a speed run. Like, if you could make all the red science for the whole game, would you then spend the time and the effort rearranging the belts and the builds to then move on to make all the green science for the whole game and then all the blue science?
True. You're right.
Yep.
It's faster to set up something new than it is to rearrange something old. And not to mention, like, there's several thousand packs there. If he threw them, like, what's that? 9.
Yeah, 18 military off the line, somewhere around
Yeah, I don't know what he's waiting for.
He's twisting the knife.
Come on, Colonelwill. You gotta just end it, man. You gotta just throw it all in.
Twisting the knife.
He's twisting the knife.
Well, I mean, also practice, right? He did be able to do it.
Now, does Colonelwill practice this during the
Yes.
week?
Yes.
He does.
Yeah, he practices
Yes.
this, and he doesn't stream it. He practices quietly and privately, so nobody can see.
He doesn't stream it. Wow.
No.
This is competition at its finest.
Sometimes he streams some planning stuff, but yeah. Thanks, Wes. Yeah, sometimes he'll stream some planning sessions, but not very often. A lot of times he's doing it off air. Spend some time in the public servers, trying it, all kinds of good stuff. So JD, talk about your match tomorrow. You got one tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I've got one tomorrow against Coyote.
All right. Good.
So I got a match in against Will, and then I haven't had a chance to do a match since.
Mm-hmm.
And then this weekend I reached out to Steel Axe and Coyote. Coyote could get back to me with a time that worked for both of us, so we've got a match tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
At around about the same time this started, probably an hour earlier or an hour later, I can't remember. I think it's an hour or two earlier. So yeah, we've got a match against Coyote, which should be good. And I can't see myself waiting for 3,000 green packs and 4,000 red packs to sit in boxes before I send them.
Right.
Because that's just horrible.
Threats up over 1,100, and here come the biters. And they're having some more difficulty in here. Will may not get a chance to throw it.
Will hasn't been throwing anything.
If anything, yeah, there's probably 4K red and 2,200 green.
Yeah, the threat in the south is going up faster.
Yep.
Then they can kill them off.
Sonic Demon is on his heels, running back to a turret. He's doing serpentine. He's down. Orange Angle is now running away. From he's
and not shooting.
Not shooting.
That's the sign of a man without ammo.
Yep.
That's the sign of a man without ammo or a pistol or anything. His body was.
He's got some more coming in the west side. Lots of medium binders are all going. Oh look, last stand.
We have everything converging right now. This is a shot. This is one of the options. One of the chances to end it. There's a lot of ammo in some of those turrets. One of them has 43.
Yep, be a little bit. One of them has. Did I just see 70 something? No, surely not.
Yeah, but there's lots of spitters coming in as well.
46. Yeah, one has 46 on the other side.
Meanwhile, Will's just setting up oil.
He's trying to get to flame turrets before they come in. Uh-oh, big attack. Kraus.
Flame turrets?
Yeah, flame turrets.
Yeah.
So why flame turrets?
They're gangster.
Yeah?
Yeah, flamers do better than lasers. Lasers require power. Power requires either more coal or more boilers or everything.
Dang, they just ate through his line because he didn't have undergrounds. They just treated it as wall. Colonelwill's going to be disappointed. They just ate up his wall. Will says, put a pillbox out here, bozo. Go, Muppet.
See, with that long line of oil, first thing we'd be doing is putting a flamer in right in the middle of it. Just putting a flamer somewhere.
What's the research he's doing?
I don't know.
I haven't seen the last one he declared. Plastics. Plastics. There it is.
Okay, cat, I need the mouse. Thanks.
Oh, look at South Rockets. Rocket
South
silo.
has no base left. No base left in the south, and their silo is
60% empty of ammo.
Yeah.
125 to south.
Tricky Toast has gone back to Burner City. He's gone back to Burner City. He's going to craft some iron that way and make some ammo that way.
Meanwhile, Colonelwill sends 125 flasks. Just 125. He's standing right there. He's standing right.
Yep.
He's playing.
Maybe he wants me to. He wants us to zoom in on him. He picks him up.
He's got 5,000 reds and 2,500 greens right now. I might send it all the way up to like 60% of evolution. Who knows?
2,700 yellow. The greens.
Oh, he picked him up.
Yeah, and he's now effing the belt. He's going to go grab what little amount of military they've got.
Oh, it's 600. Still pretty good. He probably doesn't have enough inventory space. $10 says he's got to drop.
There it is.
2,800,
There it is.
4,600.
And here comes the military. 705. There you go. Up over 50.
50% evolution, 4,000 threat. This game's going to end real fast.
Yeah. Watch how fast the threat.
Everybody in the south, if the biters are distracted with the wall, go hit them with a pickaxe. They won't chew on you. They're busy chewing on a wall.
So 50%. We should see almost no small biters anymore.
No, you'll still see waves of small biters because they're the ones out on the map being dragged in. But this will be the last waves of small biters.
Yeah. Then we should see mostly anything small will be spitter, and then we'll even see some medium spitters start to come in.
Come on, Stricky Toaster, go hit a spitter with a pickaxe.
Taking damage right now.
We may
all the spitters
4,000. Couple of spitters just launching stuff over the top. They got to take care of that.
Yep.
Go. Yep, there we go. Out with the pickaxe. Excellent.
Yep, there you go. Spitter's going for... Get that repair pack.
Oh, who was that who made room into the inside? Shoot.
Yeah.
You let a biter in with you. Come on. Yep. If the biters are preoccupied, go hit them with a pickaxe.
Yep.
Give them lots of wall to chew on, and then whack them in the back of the head.
There you go, Zero.
They won't know what's coming.
Good job. Go hit that repair button.
Yeah. Look, Stints has got a point. Like with Will playing with him, how is this going to make VGG want to have another match?
1,000 automation.
All right. Cat, stop it.
Colonelwill's bringing people in, and I think getting Video Game Geek situated, learning kind of, okay, this is the game that we're playing. I think what's going to happen is we're going to have some sparks, and there might be some interest, and we can get some more matches between, like Video Game Geek versus Exterminator.
Yeah.
Or Exterminator versus Doof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, look, more matches is always a good thing. Like Doof, no, Cody. Cody did 2 matches. The first one was over in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. He got rushed really early.
It's pretty quick.
And because of that, they had enough time to do a rematch straight away, and that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And the second match was a lot better. But yeah, South team's done.
Look at the rocket health, 3,200.
It's going down. My chat wants me to go versus Will.
Yeah, go on.
Go zoom over it, Rain. If you haven't seen this, go zoom over the rocket silo on South. It's down to 2,900. There's all kinds of chaos going on. Zoom out as far as you can before it goes to map view, but make sure you can see as much of it as you can in real time.
Chasing everyone around, ending them.
Yep.
There's people dying left and right.
Worldcheck's asking if there's going to be a rematch. Yeah. I don't get it. They've put down a H.
I think it might have been help.
Will's team's
2,400.
standing around watching now.
2,400. 2,000. Oh, they got this. 1,000.
And VGG's team's just given up. They're just going to stand there and get spawn camped and just let it go.
Big
Good
boom.
game. Hour and 30 minutes.
It's a chair. Okay, it's a chair. Will's team's sitting on the chair.
Cool explosion.
Yeah.
GG.
GG, well done.
All right, let's look at... Oh, it didn't give... again, it didn't give...
No, they've removed the scoreboard, which is really annoying.
It's a bummer. It was good.
I like seeing who built the most, who killed the most.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Can't do anymore.
So we're gonna go chat to the winner first or the loser first.
Let's go. I don't think I have Video Game Geeks Discord. If someone wants to put that in the chat, a sub, Wes, can you put that in the chat? Yes, go talk to Will in that case. Let's go see what he's got. Okay. Oops. Try that. There we go. Muppets. Hey, sir.
Hello.
Well done. So we had a prediction that it was going to be the Burner City to hand-fed 20 assemblers, but you went straight on to smelting lines.
Yeah, I thought it'd mix things up a bit.
Yeah,
Keep it interesting.
it was good.
Yeah, we're
New
expecting a
blueprint as well.
rush.
Yeah, I know. Everyone was.
Yeah. Flame turrets were next. We were predicting maybe.
Yeah. Research done. Oil was being set up. Didn't need it.
Didn't make it. Yep. So this is a different build than we've seen. 50-something red science makers and 30-something green science makers. Yeah.
Yeah, just trying something a bit different.
Yeah, it was good.
See how it is, and then
Just amazing amount of boxing at the at the end of it going on.
yeah. Must admit, did ease off a little.
Yep.
Could have sent a lot more earlier on, but
Yeah. Also, I'd like to congratulate Kraus. Power.
On finally building power. Kraus
Looks
we
great.
had a
Was there a
2-hour
picture?
training
Was there a
session earlier
blueprint?
with him.
Good to give him a blueprint to work from.
Yeah, we had a 2-hour training session earlier for him on Power Plant.
I wasn't even supposed to be on power.
I'm not even supposed to be here. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it looks like
So,
there's a
Will-
second line over there going. Looks good.
Will, why the delays at the end? It sort of felt a little bit like seal clubbing, just playing with your food.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I wanted to see if they could survive because they called GG, kinda, and then I looked down at the silo and they had gun turrets. They're fine. What's the problem? And then I was like, oh, okay, they are actually under a bit of pressure. I want to see if they can survive that, just at that level. And no, I don't think they could have done. So we just sent everything to end it.
Yeah. Let's over here. Well, good. Well done as usual, Colonel Will. Well done in well thought out strategy and all that. Looks like you had your team on task. Muppet did a great job of putting the turrets where they needed it. Everything was well executed.
Thank you. Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations, guys, again.
Thank you.
Join us tomorrow for JD has challenged Coyote, so they'll be doing that. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear the speedrunners at some point.
Yeah, speedrunners are coming soon, so JD's looking for a piece of them as well. So.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've just got to confirm that I could actually find a time that works.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Congratulations. Catch you
you.
next time.
See you, mate.
See ya.
All right. Let's go over here to jump over here to
Coffee
video game.
shop, guys. Hey, how you doing, Clowntown?
Hey, what's up, man?
I was just saying it's been a year and you finally came to my Discord. But hey, welcome. I gotta rub it in. How's it going?
Bro, I have so many. I have a long ass line
Yeah,
of
I know.
Discords.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Yeah, no problem. I'm just
Can't-
blowing you some shit for fun.
yeah. What's up, man? Well done. It didn't.
Well,
an hour and
yeah.
a half. Hour and a half was not bad. There's
Right,
been
right.
teams that crumple way quicker.
Oh well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
hour
think
and a
like-
half actually is
Well, hold on,
about
guys.
the
Hold on.
average.
Can I talk to Clowntown first, please? Thank you. The problem, and this is a good learning experience because what I found was that it's very stressful to get a team together and coordinate times to practice, and that's where
Yes.
I think
Yep.
the main thing is. I'm not a multiplayer meta speedrunner. I've never, not that I could evolve into one, but I was. And here's the thing: it was an honor to be challenged by Colonelwill.
Yeah.
And that's why I did it. So I'm here because Colonelwill is an inspiration for me for streaming and for Factorio, and for doing crazy stuff like on SpaceX.
Yeah.
So that's when he came into my chat and he challenged me, and I'm like, I've got it. Yeah, of course. You know, because it's an honor to play with them. So it was fun.
Yeah, it's great.
You know. So thanks for shoutcasting. And I think you and Rain and JD were shoutcasting.
Yeah, I was.
Cool.
My Saturdays are so chaotic. I was
yeah.
on the fence on whether or not I could get free and do it.
Okay.
I showed up maybe
Cool.
30 minutes early, and I went, okay, who's
Nice.
in the box with me? So it was great.
Great. Thanks, guys, for doing that. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
It
so
was
my
fun.
stuff will be up on video on YouTube. We have the VOD. You
Nice.
can see all the stuff. We usually just bounce back and forth, and
All right.
mostly just commentary, some wisecracking, but
right. Cool.
But good
All
job. Well done. Yeah, I would say so, man. It's great to get to stream with Will. He's the godfather of Factorio, and
Yeah. Right.
And
Yeah, exactly.
these challenges will put you in. You're completely correct. Finding a time where you can get all your subs together.
Right.
Just
right.
getting subs to commit to. Can you be here Saturday
Right.
at blankety blank time?
Yep.
I need 8 players, and 2 people will go. Yep, I can.
Right.
Yeah.
And then when
Yep.
you get to Saturday at blankety blank time, 9 people will show up, and they'll go, "Hey, can I get
my
in?"
gosh.
Yeah.
I wish that was the other. We had, I'd say 10.
Oh.
Then one said I can join after an hour.
See.
And then 2 that were supposed to join said, well, if he's not joining, I'm not joining.
Yes.
And then,
Yep.
and then we had a late cancellation, so we were down to what we had now. So, but yeah, it was the coordination, and then the last minute stuff, and then the practicing, and all that. It's definitely it's stressful. I actually didn't stream for 2 days because this thing was driving me crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So
No, it was 7 versus 7. It was a really good match. You did about an hour and a half, which seems to be about the average.
Oh yeah.
Against
the master.
Yeah, against Will, who's only still had 1 loss.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
Which was a 2-hour match, I think it was.
Yep.
Oh okay.
Our
Oh,
man,
Somebody might shadow correct me.
Yep. Our man JD drug Will into deep water and submitted him. He didn't beat him, but he made him tap out, which
made him hurt.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Cool.
It's good enough. It's good enough for the win.
Yep.
So.
Excellent. Yeah. So we're gonna probably switch over. Dushoop wants to do some space exploration, so we'll probably switch over to do that now.
All right. Well, good deal.
I don't want any more beatings. I've had enough beatings.
Well, good deal. I think there's going to be some more matches. Like JD's got one coming up tomorrow, and
I got one
JD's
tomorrow, yeah.
JD's
cool.
has invited Team Steel Axe back into the battlefield.
Ooh, nice.
So that'll be good to see.
That-
They always
that could
have
be really bad.
Yeah, it might be really bad, but it might be a really good. It's really good to see them. Anytime they're working together and trying to execute, there's always some good stuff that comes out of it. So.
Ah, cool. Yeah, nice.
forward
I'll
to it.
definitely pop in on that one if I
Yep.
can.
Well,
Nice.
congratulations, guys. Well done. 90 minutes is against the reigning defending champ is no slouch, man. So you did pretty well.
Cool, man. Thanks, guys.
All right. Well, take
All right,
care,
peace
Video
out.
Game Geek. I'll put some
All right.
shout outs in my chat, and everybody go
Nice.
follow you. All that good stuff.
Nice. Thanks, man.
All right. Thanks, man. All right. You guys come back over. All right. I guess Rain has maybe dipped out. I'll watch, see if he dips back in.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
it was
sent him
good,
links, And yeah, it disappeared. It was really good. It was another really, really good match.
Yeah. It was good. It's a big learning curve, right? And
It is.
it's herding cats too, so there's no slouch for Video Game Geek to get in there and get beat down. So
No, I put out challenges this weekend because I had a 4-day weekend.
nice.
I'm hoping to get a couple of challenges, a couple of games together. And I think for Cody's match, originally I had 3 players, and that's bolstered since. But originally it was 3 players. But I put out a call and left it open for 36 hours to try and get numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And then the first original proposed time for Steel Axe, I think I had 6 players, but then Steel Axe has knocked that back and moved it back. So, yeah, it is what it is.
Yep, it's exactly the same thing that VGG was saying. Is it's herding cats to try and get everybody on the same schedule and get where we get to execute. And at some point, you just got to be like kind of like the sub labor camp and have as many followers as Will does to get a steady 8 people that can pretty much go anytime, anywhere, right?
Somebody said that Will had 4 more players on standby.
Yes.
So
Yeah, Veldak
yeah.
said he had 4 more waiting in the wings. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, at the same time, Colonelwill's earned it, right? He needs no introduction. He's pretty synonymous with Factorio, and he's got more
Yeah.
followers than any of us. So,
He does. So
right.
yeah.
well, good.
It's handy having a large player group to draw from.
Yep. So I will be there. I will be there tomorrow to watch you take them on. So guys, go follow my buddy JD,
And hopefully they don't sleep in tomorrow, because that would be bad.
and hopefully his guys don't sleep in, and we'll get a nice little match with Coyote. We'll do some stuff. So.
Yep. All right, I'm out.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right,
Thank you
have a good one,
again,
JD.
Clantown, for bringing me into the lovely the Shoutcast box. It's another good match.
Yeah, it's absolutely. It's a lot of fun to shoutcast these with you. And good luck tomorrow. Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
All right. See you, buddy.
See ya.
All right. JD, everybody. So let's give some shout outs to everybody. So these will be down in the description below and in the live chat. There is Colonelwill. Needs no introduction. The Godfather Factorio, the winner of today's contest. And then he's a little crazy, but 100% awesome. The Video Game Geek. There's his link. Also, my Shoutcast partners, Rain, who is he's a speedrunner and knows this game very intimately, very, very well. And then there's then I just put the link in for JD. So JD's got a match tomorrow, so I'll be there for that. And same stuff applies. Veldak will likely generate the map if we can. Veldak, if you're in for tomorrow, can I maybe confirm that? You can kind of be the host again. I think the time that JD put out there was, let me look before I get lying. Yeah, JD's streaming. He says, does this work for you? That's Saturday. Myself versus Coyote. Let me open this real quick. It is 3 p.m. tomorrow. I think. Let me click this button. Yes, it is 3 p.m. tomorrow. Central, my time. Okay, he will be there. Yeah, I can. If Will wants to join me in the box tomorrow, that'd be great. I'd be honored to do it. I don't get a chance to talk to hang with Will very much, so it'd be good. I'd like to invite him in. It'd be great. Man, wouldn't like to. I kind of don't like to have more than 4 people in here. I like to have 2 or 3. 2 usually makes it no Central U.S. Sorry. So tomorrow's contest between Coyote and JD is 9 p.m. London time, 6 a.m. Australia Sydney time, 10 p.m. CEST Netherlands, and 4 p.m. Eastern U.S., 1 p.m. Western, 3 p.m. Central my time. So I'm Central U.S. There you go. I guess I can put this out there so you can click in here and see. Look for your time. Your time is your time, and that's your time. All right. Okay, let's give everybody some stuff there. Everybody, exclamation point spin if you're here for the live experience. If not, for the YouTube, thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you next time.